Hello, worship team. I want to take a minute today to highlight a resource that we send out to you guys every single week and kind of walk through how to use it. And that's our weekly email newsletter. It is structured to give you a few different things at a pretty quick glance. In the opening section, I always include an article every week. And I source these kind of all over the spectrum. There's a few core places that I end up going to off and on, but I try to go to a broad network of sources in order to bring you articles that help you think about worship the way that I think about worship and the way that I think is a biblical way to think about worship. But I want to give you a kind of a broad overview of the picture of worship, not just as it exists in today's climate and culture, but as it has existed all throughout the history of God's people. And so I want to encourage you. I try to mostly keep them short articles. Sometimes there's one that's a little bit longer, but I encourage you to always at least skim through that and let your mind be developed and grow and let your thinking be developed as far as worship and what it means to serve on the worship team within the church. The next section is usually a highlight section, and these are things that are important that maybe need a little more explanation, and so I include usually a short video like this where I give some more detail. You've noticed this last year that we have also included more kind of topic-specific things that go a little deeper. Randy's done What's New in Broadcast. I've done some deeper dives on some specific core values within the worship team. And so we want this to be a good resource to help you in your development. Usually when we do scheduling, we try to do like here's how to submit your blockout date video, those types of things. And then we'll usually have a little section about what's coming up this weekend. So you'll see the picture and the name of who's going to be speaking. You'll see our current series, and then you'll have access to the rehearsal notes video. And then finally, in the last section, we do a calendar at a glance. And I try to make this pretty broad. Most of it is specific to functions within the worship team, but I also try to include kind of big church-wide things that would be broadly of interest to everyone on the worship team. So you can find those in the section at the very bottom. I want you to take full advantage of the weekly newsletter. Don't let it just be something that piles up in your junk folder, but really use this as a tool to stay connected to the team all week long.